Hi, this is the review of the match between West Indies and South Africa. A virtual quarter-final in that group stage. England already qualifying from that group, giving just one of these two teams an opportunity to go. South Africa have been unbeaten in this tournament and actually started this game beautifully in Antigua. They played on the same pitch that India played Bangladesh the other day. So it definitely provided some spin, which meant they needed to make a change. Otniel Bartman goes out and in came Tabraiz Shamsi. Similarly for West Indies, one change, but this at the top of the order. Kyle Mayers coming in for Johnston Charles. South Africa won the toss and they took the massive leap of faith on a turning pitch to bowl first. They've had a very tricky and an iffy record in World Cups chasing down totals. West Indies got off to a poor start. They were 5 for 2. 1 wicket each to Jansen and Markram, who bowled with the new ball. Pooran looking for that big hit on a slightly tricky pitch, didn't assess the conditions quickly enough and got caught at long off, which is a massive wicket. He is arguably one of the best batters in this format in the world right now. And South Africa were cock a hoop before Roston Chase came in and played some lovely shots, played very positively and stitched together an 80-plus partnership with Kyle Mayers, with Roston Chase being the assertive partner almost throughout the partnership. But once Kyle Mayers got out, again wickets started tumbling. Roman Powell and Sharfin Rutherford got out very quickly. Russell did feel like he was in for a big one before he got run out. But let's speak about the South African bowlers. One man did beautifully. Tabraiz Shamsi was the reason why they were able to restrict West Indies to 135. He bowled a lovely spell, 4 overs, 3 for 27. The next best bowler being Keshav Maharaj, again a spinner who dominated proceedings in the Caribbean so far. 4 overs, 1 wicket for 24, and he really bowled well to trouble the West Indian batters through the middle. They weren't able to hit him on a pitch which definitely assisted the spinners. But after that, it started raining. That's when the problem came, because South Africa lost 2 wickets again in their chase. With the bat, Marco Jansen made sure he played clever. 15th over from Alzarri Joseph. And that was a key over because Alzarri Joseph had probably been their best fast bowler for the day and he was bowling quick. Marco Jansen just literally defended him a couple of balls, played sensibly, and these things matter. In a big game, you want to do the basics right. If somebody is bowling well and you don't need to hit him, you don't need to do it on that day. No point bringing your ego to the fore and trying to do something extraordinary. And that's what Marco Jansen did in a clever manner. And most importantly, when they needed 5 runs of the last ball, rather of the last over, first ball he tonked it down the ground. And what was interesting to see is South Africa didn't run or they went too jubilant. You get the feeling they're very steely and they're very keen. Now from Group 2, we know our 2 semi-finalists. South Africa topped the group, England at number 2. So then that brings us to the next match, which is India with Australia. A key game for Australia because if they beat India, they will definitely go through. And India will go through as well, most likely, unless there is something very, very extraordinary that happens in the second game. If they lose though, Australia that is, Afghanistan beat Bangladesh, India and Afghanistan go through. If India top the group, they'll play England. If India comes second, they'll end up playing South Africa. Let's see what happens. Don't forget to watch it on Cricbuzz Live, India vs Australia, all the way from St. Lucia.